have to have something. What comes to mind?
Going to Disney World with the family.
You went to Disney World when you were a kid?
Mm-hmm.
That's lucky.
Yeah.
All of you went?
Yep.
How old were you?
Oh heck, I don't know. I don't remember. I was probably 5 or 8.
5 or 8?
I don't remember. I don't.
So you went to the one in Florida?
Yep. We actually went twice. I went twice. I went once when I was really little, and then once when I was a little bit older. So yeah, that was awesome because my Cuban grandpa, he paid for all of us to go. He, bought the plane tickets and everything. It was a pretty big deal for all of us. It was fun.
Was it the first time you
Loved riding that Space Mountain roller coaster.
Space Mountain?
Mm-hmm.
Was that the first time you were on a plane?
Yeah.
And that was your best memory?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember your siblings being there? Anything specific?
I remember Sterling and Harrison, and I think David was either barely born, or he wasn't there. Can't really remember too much. I just remember it was fun. It was fun on the plane. It was also fun on Space Mountain roller coaster. Remember I threw a fit because I couldn't go on it again.
Because you couldn't go twice?
My dad took me like 5 times because I wanted to keep going.
Was there like endless lines back then?
Yeah, they were pretty bad. No, they weren't bad, but they were, they were pretty long.
What is your worst childhood memory?
Probably running my dad's car in the ditch and, basically slamming it on the side. That wasn't me though, that was my friend. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be driving. I wasn't even driving age at all, actually. It was just I took it out on a dirt road and I was drifting around corners, on the dirt road, using the e-brake and the front wheel drive, and I was really good at it. And so my friend was like, well, let me try it. And I said, okay, and instead of him putting on the e-brake and going around the corner real fast, he just put on the foot brake and we went straight into the damn ditch. And I mean a big goalie ditch, not just a regular ditch. And it went down a side, basically rolled it sideways a little bit and smashed it. And it was my dad's brand new car.
Did you get hurt?
No, I didn't get hurt, but I was pissed.
I bet your dad was pretty mad.
Oh yeah.
So was it your worst childhood memory because your dad punished you?
My dad didn't even punish me too bad. I was just scared to hell because I knew he was gonna kill us because it was his new car. But I think he was more disappointed than anything.
What is the worst injury you've had as a kid?
Probably when I rolled the four-wheeler on my leg. I rolled it on my knee and smashed it pretty bad. I was probably 14 or 13. Yeah, I was driving really fast and we were all riding four-wheelers and there was this big old rut in the road or whatever, and I was just being dumb and going too fast, and it went inside the rut and lost control and flipped it over on top of me on my knee. But the foot peg smashed my knee, where the engine is. I never did get it x-rayed. It was really swelled up though. It was really the size of a basketball almost for a while. It was really swollen.
So the next thing I have is, what is the dumbest thing you've ever done?
I don't know, I've done a lot of dumb shit when I was young.
What is the meanest thing you've ever done to a sibling?
I'd say probably shaved his eyebrows and shot him with the BB gun.
Which sibling?
Harrison.
With both of those?
Mm-hmm.
You did both your mean things to one brother?
Well, we shaved his eyebrows, but I think he shaved mine off afterwards, so he got me even.
And then you shot him with a BB gun?
I was when we were younger. Actually, I think that was Sterling that shot him with the BB gun. I never shot him with it. I think it was Sterling.
What is the best advice someone's ever given you?
The best advice that someone's ever given me. Don't marry a whore.
Do you feel like you took that advice?
Yes, obviously.
That was the best advice someone ever gave you?
No, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. I would say the best advice that I've been given was always told 90% of things is bullshit that people say, and not to believe everything that anybody said. Just have an open mind about it. Don't believe exactly what they're saying, because usually 90% it's all bullshit. I don't think that's really the best advice, but I can't think of anything right now.
What is one bit of advice that you would give to someone else?
Follow through in school and don't do drugs.
The basic, stay in school, kids. Stay in school.
Yeah, exactly. Stay in school, kids. You know, it sounds cheesy and stupid, but really that is like one of my biggest regrets. So I think that's pretty fair to say.
What is your favorite quote?
Don't let your memories become greater than your dreams. Just kidding.
That's a really good one.
No, I don't know.
What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever done?
I don't know. I don't really get embarrassed. I don't care.
I don't know, but you had to have done something.
I don't know.
You never got pantsed or threw up or like shit yourself?
No, I didn't really care. I mean, if I shit myself when I was younger, I'd probably just laughed about it. I didn't care. I never really, no.
You've never been so embarrassed it carried with you?
No, not really.
That's lucky. If you could go back and relive one day of your past, what day would it be and why? So just think of the first one. If you could go back and relive one day of the past, so not to change anything, you would relive the day exactly how it happened in the past, but just so you could go back and do that day all over again because it was like your favorite day, what day would it be?
I think it'd probably be the wedding then. The wedding was pretty fun.
Our wedding?
Yeah.
That was
I
your
had a lot
favorite
of
day?
fun. Mm-hmm.
It was a pretty good day.
I would also like to go back to that day when me and you went camping in the mountains. That was pretty fun.
Our first date.
Mm-hmm.
And just ride the four-wheeler over and over again.
No, that was a blast, wasn't it?
It was.
Even though we got rained in and stuff, it was still a lot of fun to go out.
Until you made that cow crap on us in a shot.
And you liked it.
It was great. Yeah, I think that would be my day, but I'd go back and relive.
Mm-hmm.
That was more fun than our wedding. At least
Yeah.
for me. If you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for? Not including more money or more life.
Probably wish for never-ending Apple products.
you would.
Just kidding.
You would want every Apple product in the future. You just get it. Okay, that's one wish.
No,
What's another one?
You said if I had one wish besides money or besides life,
Mm-hmm.
what would it be? Probably to be at home with the house, you know, and just set up completely at home around the family. Would be my first wish. Go away from the family sucks.
Mm-hmm. It's hard.
I mean, it's not too bad, you know, like everybody says it's the worst place in the world and, you know, it's miserable and cold. And it's not really that bad out here at all. I like it out here. I just don't like being away from everybody, you know. And I definitely miss the mountains.
Yeah.
But I think it was pretty in its own way.
I think it would be a
You know,
nice place to
meadows
live
and-
if we were raised here and all of our family was here.
Yeah. It's a pretty nice laid back place.
If you were reincarnated into an animal, what animal would you want to be?
Probably a dog.
You want to be a dog?
Yeah, they have it pretty good. They get to live with humans.
Unless you get to be a dog that goes to the pound and gets put down.
Yeah, well, if I had the choice, I wouldn't be that dog. I'd be like our dog. He gets everything he wants. Little fat ass.
Name 2 things that are on your bucket list.
I would like to go paragliding. I think that would be fun. And I don't know. I just want to travel a lot. I want to travel over and see places. You know, I always wanted to go to Alaska. Some parts in California, like the Redwood Forest. I'd like to go see. Heck, the list goes on and on. There's a lot of places I want to see. I'd like to go look at Cuba. Cuba looks like a pretty cool place. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool to go there, but also, you know, I'd like to go to the Bahamas. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go, you know, just to all the tropical places. But as far as going out of the country, I really don't like to go out of the country. I wouldn't really care to go out of the country. I mean, America's probably the best place to be anyways, you know.
Yeah, but it's nice to see other cultures. Like all of America kind of is that American lifestyle. If you go to Cuba, it's totally different. If you go to the Bahamas, Jamaica, it's totally different, you know?
Yeah.
Even if you just go to Mexico or Canada, it's totally different.
Right.
If you could know when and how you would die, would you want to?
No. Want to know when and how?
If someone could tell you what day you were going to die and or how you were going to die, would you have them tell you or would you ask them not to?
No, I wouldn't want to know. Because, I mean, then you sit there worrying the whole week before and, you know, yeah, but tell that day, month, you know, year before you're like stressed out every day thinking, gosh, I'm gonna die. I
Yeah.
gotta get this and this. I'd rather just die when not knowing it, you know? That way you lived your life to the fullest. I guess, I don't know.
If you could go back in time and tell your kid self something, what would it be?
If I could go back in time and tell myself something,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it'd be don't screw up in school, you know, finish through in school.
If you could go into the future and ask your 40-year-old self one question, what would it be?
Where am I gonna be at financially at 40? Sorry, I don't like this game.
I know. You're almost done. If you could tell your future kid one thing that they would actually listen to their whole life, what would that one thing that you tell them to do be?
Don't ever do drugs or drink.
Just don't even try it. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Probably, I don't know. In 10 years,
Yeah, in 10 years.
I see us on a farm, little farm in our own house with a kid.
One kid?
2.
2 kids?
10 years, yeah, 5 years apiece, yeah. Gives you a little time in between.
Would you like your kids to be 5 years apart?
No, I'd probably like them to be like 10.
Really?
No.
I think it's better to have them closer to
No,
their
I
friends.
think 3 to 5 years apart.
So this kind of goes into your answer to the last question, but how many kids do you want? How many girls, how many boys, and in what order?
Probably 2 boys. To hell with the girls, they're too big of a pain in the ass. No, I'm kidding. Probably 2 boys and 1 girl.
In what order would you like it
Or
to
I
be?
mean 2, well, hell, I don't know. Probably want 2 girls and 2 boys, huh? Realistically speaking, that's what I'd want, but probably a girl and a boy though for just having 2. I don't know, because in a way I think boys need brothers to play with, you know, but yeah, girls also need girls to play with.
So ideally you would like 2 of each.
Yeah.
So would you like it to go boy, boy, girl, girl, or boy, girl, boy, girl, 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 boy, boy?
Probably boy, boy, girl, girl, or girl, girl, boy, boy.
And what if you get 3 boys? Then still 2 girls?
No. If you have 3 boys and you're obviously not meant to have girls, I will cut it there.
Just cut it there, 3.
Just kidding.
Like they can all be friends in the girl. What is one goal that you hope to accomplish in the near future?
Kind of want to be a stripper.
I'm putting that in the video.
You know, I was kind of wanting to be an electrical engineer. That I kind of was leaning toward being a petroleum engineer. Then I just don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely continuing education is what I want. Yeah.
So that would be your short-term goal would be continuing your education. Your long-term goal would be to get into the engineering field.
Yeah, kind of, but then again, I've always wanted to start my own business doing something, you know, of course, but it's one of those things. What could I do? Do I have the time, money? You know, I don't know. I definitely got the drive to do it. I just don't know if that's. I'm kind of at that point in my life where I don't really know what I want to do yet. I've got a lot of finding, you know, searching things that interest me. You know, because it's one of those things I don't want to do something half-assed. I don't want to get started into something that I'm just gonna do halfway and not finish through. I don't like doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So probably be something towards. Yeah.
What is the most valuable lesson you've ever learned?
The most valuable lesson I've ever learned. Don't claim 10 on your taxes.
That is a very valuable lesson. You get to pick one thing and you have to eat it for the rest of your life. What's it gonna be? I would think Rice Krispies.
No, because then you die. You die
Well, you
quick.
get to eat other things that are nutritional, but you have to eat that one thing one time a day, every day for the rest of your life.
Then I would choose to eat something like raspberries or some fruit.
Why?
Something good for you. Because if you have to eat it every day, then you want it to at least be good for your body.
Does that make you fat? I guess that's true.
Yeah, it'd be 1 raspberry a day.
You'd be 1 raspberry. That's not too much of a burden. Then you'll live to be like 200 and be like, I ate 1 raspberry a day my whole life.
Exactly.
What is your favorite song?
I don't really have a favorite song.
There's no songs that you like.
I like Garth Brooks and I like Jason Aldean, but I don't really have favorite songs.
And the last question is, if there's one thing that you would like to remember about the last 26 years, like if you got Alzheimer's or something, and you were just picking one thing to remember, what would you remember?
You.
Just me?
Yep.
That's so sweet. I want you to remember where I was though. I'd be so sad if you didn't know who I
God,
was.
that would suck.